It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. Hold on tight. We're in for an exciting one. Under the lights on Sunday night.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. It's the start of a new season in the NFL. Welcome to our first Sunday of 2024 with football. Mike Tirico, my partner this year, Greg Olson. Greg, so excited to be with you and so excited about week one. You build it up, you talk about it for 6 months, but when it arrives, man, it feels so good.
And it's really the only week of the entire season, Mike, where all 32 teams are all dreaming the same thing. Playoffs, Super Bowl hopes. This was the best offseason any of them have ever had. And on top of that, it's the excitement and the hope in these states.
It is a new era for us here at EA Sports. We are set to get it started, and off we go with the Sunday night opener for 2024. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. And taking the snaps, a quarterback now in his third year in the league.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves, thinking, all right, new season, new opportunity. Can I still do this at a high level? And, man, you get through that first game, and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. There's going to be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down the fastest and just gets back to playing ball, they're going to have a big advantage coming away with a big win today.
He'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and they'll take this down inside the 35. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's a first carry for their running back, and they'll bring this inside the 30. A gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. That's to the right side and incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. He is in. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Extra point attempt to come here. He's got it. And the visitors have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. $7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it's Robinson. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
There's just something special about week one, isn't it, Mike? I mean, after months of anticipation, speculation, it finally hits you. The season has arrived. This is the first time where we're going to get to see a lot of the debuts of players on new teams, new coaches, rookies taking the field for the very first time in a meaningful game. The preseason is one thing, but it's an entirely different level of an excitement once opening weekend rolls around. I don't know about you, but I'm excited to see what's in store for us, that these games finally now matter.
First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Now, faking the give. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. He'll drop the throw. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
This brought in out past the 20. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The visitors' offense ready now for their second drive. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
The home team's offense ready for their second possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. Reed is the motion man here. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
This is already a little better than the first time they had the ball, Mike. Remember, opening possession, 3 and out. Showing some signs of life here now. Nice pick up there by the back to pick up the 1st down.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Whoa. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Got his man at the 6. And he's into the end zone.
When I think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
The extra point is good. And his guys will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The visitors' offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. They're going to motion the tight end over here. He's going to let this one go deep. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down. Now give on the ground. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. 3rd and 6. They'll look to throw. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
On comes the punter now. And he's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. Now, fair catch will be taken out near the 35-yard line. The home team's offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
That is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him. And it'll be 2nd down. In motion, it's Robinson. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And that is incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Returnable from the 17. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The visitors' offense ready to take over once again. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. trying to find some seam out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line, and fourth down is coming up.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking first down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up fourth down.
Here's the punter now, as he is on to kick it away. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The home team's offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. A run up the middle with Barkley. Here comes 3rd and 6. So 1 quarter in the books on our first Sunday night telecast of the year. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. They send a receiver in motion left. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over him.
Here's their punter now, as he's on here to punt this one away. Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 21, and that will be a 1st down.
We see this week in and week out, Mike. These running backs in today's game, they really have the skill set of a wide receiver. So if you're going to guard him one-on-one, and you know the offense is going to use him in the passing game, you better have that guy. You better have that matchup guy.
In trouble. Down he goes.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Back to throw. In trouble, and down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. They'll throw out of the gun. That is intercepted. And this defense will take over here following the interception.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
The home team's offense getting set to get back to work. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. In motion, it's Robinson. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd down and 8. That's caught over the middle by Thomas. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day. Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. This offense ready for their next possession, led by their running back. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the 1st half. This defense is going to need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. They'll try to set up the screen here. Good hustle by the defense. He beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass. Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Special teams out to the field, ready for this punt. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. This team's offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin with 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. In motion comes Thomas. On 2nd down, Barkley. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. 3rd down and 9. They put a receiver in motion to the left. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
Let's give a lot of credit to the defensive plan that this coaching staff has come up with coming into today's game. Every time it seems like the offense makes an adjustment, the defense counterpunches. Different looks, different fronts, different pressure packages. They have had all the answers so far, and the sacks just keep piling up.
So now this team's offense ready to take over once more. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Now they'll set up to throw. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Here's 3rd and 7. He'll air it out down the middle. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. First and 10. Throwing now from the gun. That's to Robinson. He's got it. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. To the air now on 1st and 10. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll look to throw again. That'll be taken in by Barkley.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today. One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have one remaining. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. He'll drop to throw. Open man is Robinson.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. So we are here at halftime, the opener for the 2024 regular season, as we get you to Orlando. Say hello to my old pal, Jonathan Coachman, with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. As mentioned, this is the EA Sports halftime report. Time to take a look around the NFL and find out what's going on this fine Sunday. We'll get our tour started out at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. And they are seconds away from halftime, all tied in that one. From there, we're off to check out another game. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. This is fielded inside the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Reed is the motion man here. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. This one is caught by Reed. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? In motion, it's Robinson. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll check this down to the running back. And he puts his head down and he picks up the 1st down.
The ability to sustain possession and continue to get new sets of down just allows more and more opportunities for those eventual chunk plays, and that's what every offense in the league is looking for. But the more 1st downs, the more snaps, the more opportunities.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Back to the air one more time. A throw on the move is caught.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
So a pair of 1st downs moves them out to the 47-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Right back to Thomas. He's got it again. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Here's 1st and 10. Receiver in motion, headed left. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
They'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. 3rd and long. In motion, it's Robinson. Now, faking the give. He'll get this one to his safety valve. Complete.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
A return now from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Quick throw, taken in. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll throw out of the gun. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. Back to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
And he'll weave his way down close to that 1st down. Going to come up just a little shy. It's going to be 3rd down and short. He'll look to throw. He's got a man. That's Watson. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. That's enough for a 1st down.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now they'll set up to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, get enough behind that ball, and put that one a little bit more on the money. And this is a tricky call for this coach. A field goal doesn't do you a lot of good, but a touchdown does. So I don't hate the call, but great job by this defense coming up with a stand and getting the ball back.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll send him over to the left. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 27-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll let the fullback try to push the pot.
The handoff to the fullback. He's brought down at the 31. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
So it's 4th down. They'll call on the punt team as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And the receiver with a fair catch, taken successfully. And that's where he'll turn it over to the offense. This offense and their running back heading back on the field. And he's had trouble getting on track in this one. Really limited space to find an opening. The defensive front stopping him multiple times. Generally, he has not been a big factor in this game to this point. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. He'll run. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
until second down.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. They'll run here. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. Second and a yard. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They face second down and 7. They'll stick to the ground. And the defense there to meet them. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up third down. They'll keep it on the ground.
If you send your field goal unit on the field, Mike, it gives you a chance to chip away at this deficit. I think I'm keeping my offense on the field. I'm going to one of my critical plays on my call sheet. Keep this drive alive. The hope is to come away with 6.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. Toward the outside, catch made by Watson. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a fourth down, fourth quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs. So they come to the line for first down and 10. In motion comes Thomas. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second and 4 at the 24-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
This one is caught by Reed. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
At the 46-yard line.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Third down, 3 to go. They'll drop to throw. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. And we have a tie game. What a big turnaround. The defense comes up with the score to square the game, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
This defense took the field, Mike, saying we've got to get the ball back to our offense, give them a chance to tie this up. Well, they didn't even need their offense to take the field. They did it all themselves, and as you said, they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
A critical extra point is up and good. They have taken a 1-point lead here in the late stages of this one. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. On the return, it's Robinson. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. Got a man. It's Thomas.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. He'll check this down to the running back. Second and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Barkley. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Man in motion, heading left.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Now, faking the give. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining. And they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. That's caught over the middle by Thomas. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Here's 1st down. They send a receiver in motion left. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now Barkley. And he's close to the 1st down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up 3rd down. Now the offense will use their 3rd and final timeout. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame. We'll see how they want to play this. It's 3rd down. They'll try to run with their fullback.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. A gain of 1. It's 4th down and less than a yard.
So it's a win for our visitors. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. Good night, everybody.
Let's go! Go left! Over right! Come on, baby! That's what it is! That's what it is, baby! Got you, boy! I got you, boy! Let's go! Get it, baby! Hey, hey! Alert, Marcus! Alert, Marcus! Alert! Run alert!